I thought a crossover franchise between Nintendo and Sega was dead when we didn't see Mario and Sonic playing the Pyeongchang 2018 Olympic Winter Games. But the two mascots came back to play in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. The game releases in fall 2019 for the Switch and in arcades. This upcoming game has the characters in new outfits, and that looks promising. For this countdown, I will talk about the things I think the game could use to make the game amazing and make a huge comeback just like Mario Tennis Aces did. Many of you are waiting for this game, so I'm kicking off the list right away. Hey, I'm Owen, the Fiction Fanboy, and here are the top 5 things I want in Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. No forced motion controls. The first Mario and Sonic crossover released on the Wii, and every platform the game was released on except the DS had some use of motion controls. The thing is, there are many games where motion controls aren't so fun to use. Even the Wii had some games that didn't work well with motion controls. If some motion controls are needed for some events, okay. But I would like there to be a good amount of events that give you the option to play with a Pro Controller. Another concern I have about the game is that Nintendo will force in their Labo in the game as it was in Mario Party Deluxe, Mario Odyssey, Zelda Breath of the Wild, and even Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm not against sport games making you exercise, I just want the game to be playable with a good amount of control options. Some unlockable characters. Every time you play a game from the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series, you usually start off with all the characters being playable. That may be cool that you can play as whoever you want all the time, but don't you want a purpose to play the game? Don't you want a big reward for accomplishing a difficult challenge? I think we should start the game with at least 2 characters from each franchise and work our way up to completing the roster. Although Smash Bros. Ultimate did start with 8 characters, at least you make progress to get every fighter. I could say you could challenge characters to events to unlock them so you can convince the characters that you're good at the games. All I'm asking for is some motivation and some rewards when I am playing this game. Make me want to play the Olympics. All characters playable at all events. Almost every installment on every platform lets you play as any character at any event. The key word there was almost. There is one Nintendo console that is guilty of not letting you play as every character at every event, and I name the 3DS. The 3DS version of the London Games separated the 20 characters into groups: heroes, girls, tricksters, challengers, and wild ones. The Rio Games wasn't any better when you can play as Mario, Sonic, and the Mii's in every event, but the other characters could only play 1 or 2 events. Why would they restrict characters from playing certain events? Because it's unfair. That's why. You could argue that robots, dinosaurs, hedgehogs, bats, turtles, and other non-human characters shouldn't be at the Olympics, but this is a video game. If Mario and Sonic can participate in the Olympics, any friend or foe of them can play the same games. A story with actual cutscenes and voice acting. All of the stories in the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games series don't feel like movies to me. And even though Sonic has used more voice acting than Mario, I know the characters in Mario's world have voices. And in the stories, somehow Mario and Sonic can't talk despite having the voices of Charles Martinet and Roger Craig Smith. Something that isn't exciting in Sonic's recent games is that there are less cutscenes and more text, as seen in Sonic Forces and Team Sonic Racing. I know people like the opening cutscenes in the Mario and Sonic Olympic series, and I like them too, but I would also like an opening cutscene with Mario and Sonic teaming up again to stop Bowser and Eggman from preventing the Olympics from happening. The story mode is one of the best things in the series, and having actual cutscenes with voice acting can improve on the stories very much. An even amount of Olympic events and Dream events. Between the Olympic events and Dream events, which type of events do you have the most fun with? I think most of you would say the latter. The Dream events are like the Olympic events, except they take place in worlds that are in the Mario and Sonic games. In every game in the series, there are always more Olympic events than Dream events, and if there was a balance between the two types of events, the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series would be one of the best crossover gaming franchises ever. The two latest main series games of both franchises are Mario Odyssey and Sonic Forces, and I could imagine doing Dream Discus using Cappy as the discus, and doing Dream Archery using bows to fire arrows at some Death Egg robots, just to name a couple of things that could happen. Even if there aren't a lot of Olympic events that could be turned into Dream events, there could be some more boss battle minigames like Dream Spacewalk. To sum things up in a nutshell, the Dream events are the best events in the series, and we want the most of those in our games, and that can prove how cool Mario and Sonic are together. Want more fiction? Then please do what my friends say, comment below, and follow me on Instagram for thumbnail previews and teasers for upcoming YouTube videos. Fiction Fanboy has finished this video. Everyone keep fantasizing, and good night-o!